Remember meeting Lauren? Can you just tell me about this bus tour? I mean, you started this morning, and I want you to try to take me along with you. Get on the bus and what?
Actually, we started yesterday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning. We went to San Pedro and Wilmington. We went to diners. We went to places where people were at parks. We went to South Los Angeles. We did a walk down Crenshaw. We went to the Baldwin Hills Plaza. And then today, we went to the Grove. We went to Westwood. We went to Cantor's. We went to, of course, we had a hot dog at one of the great places to eat a hot dog, and that's Pink's. And they named a hot dog after me, the mayor's hot dog. I loved it. And then this morning we were at the church on the way in Van Nuys. We went to the Lakeview Terrace Baptist Church. We had food at a Mexican restaurant. We went to our office in the San Fernando Valley. We've been all over the city.
One stop after, first of all, Bryce, one question. What's on the mayor's hot dog?
It had jalapeno. Made inside the hot dog. It was really good.
This hasn't been an overly spicy campaign. It's been a little bit on the low-key side, don't you think?
Well, that's why we need a little spice, right?
What do you think about this campaign? I mean, it's a little different than 4 years ago.
It is. You know, I'm an incumbent. And when you're an incumbent, it's a little different of it. In fact, when you're an incumbent, it's a lot different. The fact of the matter is you got to do the work. And I'm very proud of the fact, as you can see from the support here, that most people in the city think we've done the work, that we've made a lot of promises, we've set the bar high, but we've kept those promises and we've worked hard. And there's still a lot of work to do, and that's why I'm running again.
On this tour, what do people tell you? What do they ask?
You know, it's a good point. When I talk to people, they talk about the fact that they're concerned about whether or not they can have a job, whether or not they're going to lose their home. So people are very concerned right now. And I see that in every part of the city, in the West Valley. And
do you have people come up to you and say, you know what, I just lost my job?
I've had people come up and said, looking for a job. Not actually, I just lost my job. I've had people come up to me and said, I'm about to lose my home on foreclosure. So you sense that a lot of people are fearful about the future right now.
Okay, with regard to the different 4 years ago now, many of the issues are still the same. More police, less gangs, more transportation, subways in the city.
Yes, and one of the reasons why I think there is the kind of support there is because we said we'd grow the police department, and we're on our way, on track, to hiring 1,000 officers. We're at 694. We promised to hire 1,000 by 2010. We said we'd get you at Subway to the Sea. We passed Measure R, a $40 billion initiative to invest in public transportation and traffic mitigation, highway repair. We said we'd get around the issue of education reform. I now have 10 schools, 18,000 kids, and we're going to double the rate of success of the schools around us. But there's still a lot of work to do. We've laid a foundation, but we've still got a lot of work to do, and that's why I'm running for re-election.
The governor's race aside, which is, we're out there, you haven't denied that is a goal.
No, I haven't said it's a goal. What I've said is, look, I'm focused on this job. I wouldn't have been able to accomplish as much as we've accomplished over the last 3.5 years if I wasn't focused on the job at hand. If I didn't roll up my sleeves and really kind of take on these tough issues. There's a reason why these issues have been so intractable over the years. Having said that, what I have said is I honestly haven't decided what I'm going to do in the future. I'm going to take it one day at a time, focus on the task at hand, running for re-election. I'm going to start aggressively trying to draw down stimulus dollars because a lot of people are looking to get the economy back on track. They want to go to work. They don't want to lose their homes. And then down the line, we'll have to make a decision. And it'll be a tough one. I can tell you, to take me away from this job, it's going to take a lot.
Well, that's not you saying I'm not going to run for governor.
Well, I didn't say that, right? What I said was to take me away from this job is going to take a lot. I love what I'm doing.
Okay, I have a final question. You know, We got an election on Tuesday. Not a very controversial campaign or a decided campaign. I don't mean that the way I just said it. But are you worried about turnout on Tuesday?
I am. One of the reasons why we're asking people to volunteer, and we've been on the bus tour, is that I want people to vote. I think it's important that people vote no matter who they vote for. In fact, at 2 different churches I said today, vote for who you think is the best candidate, but vote. And for me, more often than not, when people turn out to vote, we do okay. But I am concerned about the level of turnout, so I'm hoping that coming back to a neighborhood I grew up in, I grew up just down the street on City Terrace, and asking people to go out and vote. Casino, Van Nuys, every part of the city the last 2 days.
Did you feel a little like a rock star in there? I mean, you were...
Well, I was with a rock star, with Tepeyac, who is a great singer. He fills up the Gibson every year, 5 days in a row. Somebody well known in this community. But no, I don't feel that way. I get goosebumps because I feel honored that so many of these people here trust me and supported me for as long as they have.
I think it's a 2-shot. Now there's one more question on that. Let me just set up shot here. Excuse me. But, if you were to sum up your thoughts, I mean, in many ways, this is the last chance you have to really talk to people before Tuesday, right? And so what's the most important thing you want people to try to understand before Tuesday?
You know what? I spent a lot of time in the last 2 days listening to people and hearing them. And there's, as I said, probably the one thing I've taken away from all of this is that people are scared. They're wondering what's going to happen in the future. I think we need steady leadership right now, and I think that the support I have has something to do with the fact that people think that I'm the right person to take us through these choppy waters.
Anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it. Thank you so much. It's good to see you.
Queremos por favor una foto con el grupo de los loncheros y sí vio.